You win.
It's official. You win. How's everybody doing out there? This is the Chill Pill. I wanted to take a second to just come over here and check out the Iron Man drop, see what happened, the aftermath. What did you guys do? I want to talk about it. Before we get started, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It is easy and it is free. That is right. It is going down today. The Iron Man just happened. Iron Man just dropped. I want to know what happened to you. I want to know what happened. Did you get it on the drop? I'm going to tell you what happened to me. And I'm a little bit ashamed to really be honest. I'm going to be vulnerable today. I'm going to tell you guys what I did. I'm going to tell you whether I got it on the drop or not. And then I'm going to tell you whether I sold it or not. And I want to know what you did. Did you get it on the drop? Let me know in the comments down below. What I'm going to do right now is, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you guys like free things, hit the link in the description. The Chiko Roku NFT is free and they're giving away free NFTs. Go get yours today. That is right. That is right. Now, Iron Man post. What we're going to do today is simple. We're going to go take a look at the marketplace and we're going to log in. And as soon as I logged in, we're going to get this party started. But what did you guys do? Did you guys get the drop? Should I tell you what I did? I went for the drop. I joined the wait list. I'm going to tell you what I did. I hope you guys don't judge me. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit that I did something that I shouldn't have done. Maybe I should have done. Maybe I shouldn't have done. And I need you guys to help me really walk through this and process this, because I can still make moves in the marketplace today and not be in a bad place. So let me show you guys. Let's go look at the. All right. Here it is. We got Iron Man, the drop. It just went down. 600 in the floor. That's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. And I'm going to be super honest. I didn't know where this piece was going to be was going to be at. I didn't know where this piece was going to be at last week. When I first talked about it, I didn't think it was going to sell out. That was my first opinion on this. I said to myself, this might not sell out, because even though the animation is great, there was a chance that it wouldn't have sold out, but obviously it did sell out. And then after we did the second live stream, after looking at the animation, I was like, oh, this is for sure selling out. The animation is beautiful. It's sitting at 173 gems. And I think that's pretty good, man. I really do think that's good. Make some noise. Make some noise. Let me get my sound effects over here. That's right. That's right. I honestly think that it's at a good price range. I mean, if you paid 60 gems, it's 100 gems over retail. Considering the climate that we're in, that's a pretty good thing. That's a pretty good sign. I mean, it's sitting at 173 gems, which is pretty good. I'm going to tell you guys what I did. But first, I want to know what you guys did. Did you guys get it? Did you guys get it on the drop? Did you guys get it on the drop? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a poll out there. And I want everybody... not everybody to answer, all 9 of you guys, to let me know in the comments down below, what did you guys do? Did you get the Iron Man on the drop? That is the question that I'm asking everybody right now. Did you guys get the Iron Man on the drop? I'm going to tell you what I did, and I want you guys to be honest with me. I want everybody to be honest with me. I need you guys to tell me whether I messed up or whether I did something good or whether time would tell. Right? I'm going to be super honest and vulnerable, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I did in the marketplace, because, hey, it is what it is. I'm not a financial advisor or an influencer or anything like that. I'm just a guy that talks on the microphone, and when I get on the microphone, I try to be as honest as possible, because this thing reflects me. I joined the wait list. I joined the wait list, and I got the drop. I got the drop. I got it on the drop. Make some noise for me. Make some noise for me. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't want you guys to judge me. I got the Iron Man on the drop. I sold it. I sold it. I actually I ran outside right when I got it. I ran outside and I took a AR outside in the street. I just wanted to get a video in AR because I figured that I'm gonna repost the video tonight. I got things to do today, so I'm about to get off. Actually, I just wanted to come talk to y'all for a little bit. I ran across the street and I ran to the street and I took video in AR and I wanted to play with it even for a second. Even for a second, I went out there, I screen recorded, I got my video. And as soon as I did that, I ran back into the house and I sold it. I know. I'm pretty sad. I'm really sad because I really like the piece. And I think that it's one of the best animations on the app. I really do think so. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get it down the line. I'm not a big Iron Man fan. I know I said it out loud. I know. I am sorry. I'm not a big Iron Man fan. I'm a big X-Men fan. If it would have been Wolverine, I probably would have sold it as well. But it's only because I think I'm going to be able to get it back cheaper. So what I did was I sold the Iron Man. Oh, can I tell you guys how much I sold it for? Please don't judge me. I don't want you guys to judge me. I sold it for 180 gems. I know that's where the floor price is at right now, and I sold mine right away. I can really sit there and it's 173. Okay, so I sold mine for 180. And as soon as I sold it, I went and bought another Venom comic. Now the question that I want to ask everybody, right? The question that I want to ask everybody is I got another Venom comic. That's right. That was a little too late, but you guys guess. You guys see where I was trying to go with it. Why am I sitting on my ring? After I got off of VV Arcade, I'm sitting on my ring. After I got off of VV Arcade, me and my girl started sweeping the house and we started mopping. So I took off my ring and I'm sitting on it. I hate when I do that. All right. Ouch. I got another Venom comic. Okay, I got another Venom comic. Now, we can talk about my Venom experience, but I'm not gonna be happy until I have 8. That is my goal. That's my personal goal. Now, it's not to say that I won't sell it, because obviously, if something happened tomorrow and I needed gems today, I might floor it. I got one for 160. I got one for 180, and I got one for 289. I got one for really 289. And I actually have 4. How much did I get the other one for? Oh, I got 2 of them for 300 actually, 289. I got 2 of them for like around the same price. I got one on my girl's phone. So technically I have 3 in my account and there's one in hers. And I went off and bought the Venom comic. Now, what was I thinking? I want to be honest with myself because I haven't really had a chance to even think about this. What was I thinking to myself when I made that decision, right? And I got to go with my gut instincts. I got to go with my intuition, right? Everything I do is in the moment, and it's just natural instincts kicking in at this point. And it's not to say that I'm doing right moves. I don't know if I'm doing right or wrong moves. Nobody really knows. I think that we're all going to find out as time goes by. But I think that at the end of the day, we just got to go with what we love. And that's just what I'm coming down to right now in this moment. And this is my conclusion. I love the Venom comic book. And I love that cover. Now, it's not to say that I don't love Iron Man because I don't love Iron Man. I do love the technology and how dope he looks. And I think that eventually I will get him. I think that I have some gems right now to get him actually. And I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to see what happens. I think that there's just a lot of additions and I think that there's such a big hype behind it. And I don't want to fall for the hype. You guys know Flavor Flav, don't believe the hype. Oh, don't believe the hype. Oh, back. Once I'm looking for the same thing. It's a new thing. Check out this I bring. Oh, my bro, another level because I'm feeling low. Next to the, but you don't hear me though. You can't fall for the hype. And I almost felt that Venom didn't even get a hype. I almost felt like Venom got played. I almost felt like, oh, people didn't make enough of a hype about him. And that makes me wonder, could that be a sleeping giant? That was just my first intuition. That was just my first intuition, and that's just where my mind goes. So I went for the comic book drop for Iron Man. I got it. I played with it for 5 minutes. I went back in. I sold it. I got myself a Venom comic book. Now, could the Venom comic book go lower? Of course, of course. I mean, I could totally. I mean, it went lower after I got it for 300. It went back. It went back down to like 175 after I got it for 300. So, but even then, I got another one. I didn't sit there and I was like, oh, what happened? I just lost money. Because, then it's all imaginary money at the end. So when you think you lost, if you never really had it to begin with, you never lost it, right? And if you didn't cash out, you never really had it. So if something happens in the app, and I'm starting to look at it in this manner as well. I'm looking at it as like as long as I don't cash out, you know how people say if you don't cash out, you don't lose? It's almost the same case as if you don't cash out, you never had it. If I had a Steamboat Willie and it went to 10,000 and I have it today and it's worth 325, I never had the 10,000. If I would have cashed out and had those 10,000 in my pocket and then put it back into the Vivi app, or maybe I would have lost it, but it never came out. I never really lost it. I don't feel like that when an item starts mooning. I never sit there and say, oh, I could have bought it at 300. Now it's 6. I lost 300 gems. I never look at it like that. I try to save my sanity looking at it like that. I always just try to go with what I'm comfortable with. If everything crashes and goes to zero, let's say tomorrow everything goes to zero, I'll be happy holding my Venom comic. Okay, so I could probably trade it for beans and rice during the apocalypse, right? Because somebody's going to figure out the internet. If the world ends tomorrow, somebody's going to figure out the internet, right? And that's what I'm hoping for. Because then again, well, how are you going to trade NFTs for food? You can't do that. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise. That would suck. I would trade. I mean, we got stuff to trade, right? I mean, does anybody else think like that? Oh, we'll never know. Let's say you're stranded in a digital space and you got to travel from one multiverse to another, You need NFTs to trade for food and stuff like that. All right, never mind, man. Man, never mind. Let me look at this Iron Man. Did I do a good thing? I sold my Iron Man and I bought a Venom comic book. What do you guys think about that? Please be honest. I'm not gonna take it personal. If you guys think I'm a moron, just say it in the comments. Yo, Arcade, I think you messed up. And I think you should have kept your Iron Man because it's animated. I'm not saying the comic book is better than Iron Man. I'm not saying that. Apples and oranges. To me, I prefer to have the comic books. Now, when I was washing dishes earlier, as soon as I got off the VV Arcade, I started doing dishes. And while I was doing dishes, I was thinking to myself, I was like, okay. And I've always felt that the comics are in the back burner. I feel like people don't put respect in the comic books just yet. And I think that because there's no reason to. Now, from the beginning, we've always been able to put a collectible in the showroom. We've never been able to put a comic book in the showroom. I think that when the day comes that we're able to display a comic book in the showroom, which we know it's coming, and on top of that, we know that David Yu is a comic book collector, so he's going to try to make it fun, a better experience than what we have today with the comic books. I think the comic books are going to play a role in the VV-verse. I think the comic books are going to play a role. You can't even burn. We don't even have the burn mechanism with the comic books yet. So we know that Marvel is burning stuff, so we haven't even started burning comic books. So I think that comic books are the sleeping giants as a whole. That's just where my opinion is. And I think that all it takes is one tweet to start making the comic books pump, right? All it takes is one tweet. Let's say VV does, which who knows if it's ever going to happen. I'm just saying, hypothetical. Let's say they give a comic book variant to people depending on how many comic books they have. So if you have 100 comic books, you get a common. If you got 300 comic books, you get the uncommon. If you got 500 comic books, you get the rare. And if you got 1,000 comic books, you get the ultra rare. And if you got 1,500 or more comic books, you'll get a secret rare variant of a Marvel Mighty's comic book. And that's just where my mind is at. I started thinking stuff like this. I'm like, what could be the potential, right? Because we just saw the Marvel Mighties on a comic book this week. So I'm thinking to myself, what are the chances of us getting a Marvel Mighty's comic book? Big. They're so big. And then I started thinking to myself, okay, if we've released a Marvel Mighty's comic book, obviously that's a VV exclusive. It was a rare it was an ultra rare or whatever it was. It was still a VV exclusive. So if they're gonna release a VV comic book Marvel Mighties, and then my mind started clicking. Okay, if they do that, then they could definitely release the physical products of the Mighties along with the comic book. You know how a Funko Pop comes with the comic book in the back of it? What if all the Marvel Mighties get their comic book? What if Doom gets a comic book? What if Torch gets a comic book? What if they start releasing a series of Marvel Mighties comic books and stories? You know how easy it would be to have a Marvel Mighties TV show? Legendary. And it could get kicked off and set off like Queen Latifah. And if David Yu does it with Marvel and they do a Marvel Mighties TV show or a cartoon, which is totally possible. It looks like a Lego cartoon. You guys know how popular Lego is. Imagine a Funko Pop animated. That's basically what a Marvel Mighties TV show would look like, right? So now they get a promo code at the end of the show to go on to VV. And what's going to take over the space, what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting to see who's the first one to actually connect the real world to the digital in the most efficient, most successful way, because nobody's done it yet. As of right now, there's no big push on people looking. I mean, it's already started. Everybody has a barcode. Everybody has a QR code. Everybody has all that. The day that we start seeing the movies with QR codes and we start seeing these physicals, like McFarlane, right? McFarlane's doing it. So, but in that type of level, that'll be legendary. And all it takes is a tweet. All it takes is one tweet. Comic books in the showrooms starting tomorrow. Update your app now. It's over. Everybody's going to start looking for comic books. But then again, everybody's going to start selling. So it's not really the tech. We still need new users, but you guys get what I'm saying. I think that comic books in their own are sleeping giants. I don't think we understand where they're going. And I think that there's a reason why they haven't allowed us to start burning comic books. I mean, we should have already had it, right? What if burning comic books gets you the VV exclusive comic book run? What if they're waiting until their comic book, their official VV exclusive Mighty's comic, the Mighty's cover? Imagine we start having Mighty's cover variants. Somebody already did that on Twitter. I seen that. Shout outs to them. I don't know what their name is, but they're fresh, and I seen that. So I have 2 Venoms. I want another one. Ooh, Hinano. Okay, Hinano. Yo, Doctor Strange is in the building. Hinano. I got 4 Venoms right now. I got 3 in my account, 2 and 1 of my girls. And I am going to go and get another one. I'm not going to get another one now. I think I'm good for now. I think I'm going to just keep playing the marketplace and because I think I got enough. I think that for now I'm good. It's at 220, 225. I think the last one I must have gotten it around this price, maybe a little bit more than this. But it's all good. It's all good. It's still 1,000 editions, and I think that's going to get its wave. When comic books start pumping, I think that the day's not here yet. And let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think will pump the comics? Do you guys think that the comics are sleeping giants? Or do you guys think that the comic books are always going to be in the back burner? Comic books are always going to be in the bag. Nobody's going to care about them. What if they release the first... Well, they already released the FA comic book cover, so there you go. I mean, we already have it on the app, and it's a pretty cool comic. I wonder if we can go check it out in the store and see if we can find it. Let me see. And what's up with this X-Men 137? Nobody really got into that. Let me look at the comic books. Let me look at the comics. That's a really cool Marvel Mighty's cover. Really cool Marvel Mighty's cover. Look at that. Man, that's a dope cover. If you guys are not aware, this was another secret drop that went down this week. This was on the first day of Comic-Con, and this was dropped to whoever opened an account and went through the KYC process on the first day. That's what I believe. So look at this. I mean, it's the Mighties. This is the first appearance of the Mighties. I don't even know if that many people are really talking about this. How much is the floor price on this? The floor price must be dumb. Oh, it's 900 gems? The floor price is at 1,000? Oh, it is. I'm not even lying to you guys. That is crazy. I almost feel like selling all my Venoms right now and just hopping on this. That'll be wild. But I'm not going to do that. But this is definitely a piece. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it. Might not do it. I'm probably not gonna do it. I mean, Fantastic Four 570. We already looked at the comic book, and it wasn't the Marvel Mighties inside the cover, inside the actual story. So we're just gonna move past that. We're not gonna pay too much close attention to that. So go back to the Iron Man. How did you guys do today? Let me know in the comments down below. How did you guys do today? Did you guys land it on the drop? Do you plan on buying? Do you plan on selling? Is the floor gonna go higher or is the floor gonna go lower? And did I mess up? Am I gonna regret my decision? I don't think I'll regret my decision. Even if Iron Man pumped to 1,000 gems right now, I probably would be mad. But I wouldn't be mad. I would be butthurt. There's a difference between being mad and butthurt. And I think I'll be more butthurt than mad. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Did I mess up? Should I scramble right now? Should I scramble? And I mean, I could go buy an Iron Man right now. Is it gonna go lower? I don't know. I think so. Maybe. It's difficult because I don't want to say something. I saw everybody outing out VV Vault on the Twitter Spaces. I don't know exactly what happened when I saw the space and I got in it. It was a little bit too late, and people were saying that people were trying to make them feel a certain type of way about buying or selling or saying something. It's like, I hope you guys are not listening to us and doing what we're doing. I mean, I hope you guys are not listening to what I'm doing and then doing what I'm doing. I hope you guys are doing your own thing. Everybody has their own journey. I have my own journey. I sold my Iron Man. People are selling everything to go buy one. So everybody's on a different pace. I'm just on my own pace. And I want to know what type of pace you're on, because there's no wrong pace. There's different moves for different people for different times. There's people that are here for the short term. There's people that are here for the long term. There's people that are here just for the animation. There's people that are here just for the mint numbers. There's people that are here just for Disney. There's people that are here just for comic books. So always do your own research. Please please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. The Green Llama strike.